Yeah? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Evening, everyone. Sean Patrick back again. Trying to show everybody what it's like to have a real, actual social visit, properly physically distanced. This is my friends, Nikki, Dan, and Oakley, who have offered up their yard for this special event, the first outdoor filming. And we're going to be talking to them about some stuff in a minute. But first, we're going to do some virtual hugs and kisses, as we always do. And as Dan suggested, virtual hugs and kisses tonight goes to all of the scientists across the world working on trying to save our stupid asses right now. Okay, so to get a perspective on how this plague is affecting people, I found some, well, people. So we're going to do some interviews here. Properly distanced interviews. Well, I'm going to need that. All right. So let's get Nikki down here because it's her fault that I'm here in the first place.
My fault.
Well, yeah, your mom went to school with my mom, and
So,
that's how we know each
the
other.
faults go for years beyond.
Exactly. It's terrible. So, Nikki, tell everybody what you used to do before the plague.
Before the plague, I worked as a law clerk in Stratford. And now for the last 44 days, seriously, 44 days, I've been stuck at home.
Ouch.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right. So I guess, and you've recently realized your new job in teaching.
Yeah, now I am a homeschooling teacher to my 10-year-old son. And I don't know how to teach, and I don't have the patience to teach, so I drink a lot of wine, and I might swear a bit, which sucks when you have a 10-year-old, but there's not much else you can do. This is my life.
Yeah, it's really put a monkey wrench in it for all of us, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
Yeah, that's why you can't see the interviewer and the interviewee at the same time. I'm on the other side of the friggin' computer.
He's over there, so I never know where to look.
Well, I tried to say Oh yeah, here. I should probably stand right behind the camera.
There
That
you
might
go.
work better.
There you go.
All right. Hey, it's new to me too. Okay, so big question for you tonight, Nikki.
Okay.
All right, Justin Trudeau. How sexy is he?
Speaking moistly, that is a
Oh, is
sexy
there another
man.
way to speak about Justin than moistly?
There is not. He's a
My,
beautiful human being.
my
You know what?
goodness.
I liked his father. I thought his father was a good man.
Well,
And
he
then,
got it all charisma, though. I mean, come on.
yeah, he was bald. It was all charisma. And
Pierre yeah, he wasn't that sexy
he
until you
wasn't
got
that
to know
sexy.
him.
But Justin, I might have little COVID dreams about Justin.
Oh, honey, I do. I'll tell you. Oh, he's so dreamy.
He is dreamy.
I could write 17 issues of Teen Beat just on him. Okay, so aside from the 44 days and the new teaching career, what are you doing to stay sane in this craziness?
I have taught myself how to make jewelry.
Hmm.
Just for fun, blingy stuff always makes a girl feel better.
Yeah,
I cook and bake like nobody's business.
very
As
nice.
you can see, I haven't been able to dye my hair. So
Uh-oh.
I'm suddenly
You
39.
haven't snuck out to your hairdressers.
No,
There's proof right there.
nobody to sneak out to.
Yeah.
I'm letting her all go. It's pretty scary, but
Well, yeah, and I guess yeah. Well, maybe you'll get a chance to get it done before your 30th, which is coming up, right?
hopefully before my 30th,
Yeah.
yes, before my 30th, hopefully I can get my hair done.
So, all right. Well, let's get the your lesser half up here for a minute.
All right, lesser half. Your turn. And Oakley's gonna follow.
This chair hasn't been wiped down.
It doesn't have lumbar support either, okay? Nor does it have bilingual labeling. All right, so this is Dan. He's 98.7% factory original parts. So, Dan, tell everybody a little bit about your daily adventures pre-COVID.
Well, I worked at a sign design and manufacturing company outside of town called Sign Ontario. Fantastic place, great people.
Big business when the economy opens up. My goodness.
Gonna need signs.
Oh, new
You always need
signs.
signs. I had a band to practice with, kept myself busy, you know. Good times. Like to make a movie once in a while, a little video. I think you've been involved in a couple of those, Sean.
Yeah,
It was a different time,
it was a different
so
time.
long ago.
Excellent. So, and so how has this changed your daily life?
Well,
Oh, it's all good.
I went into quarantine a week early, way before everybody else. 7 whole days, because you know I had a transplant a few years ago. I was in that high risk group.
Mhm.
So work ended for me there. But uh, I'm the dark cackling prince of keeping myself busy. Well, I can keep myself busy. I've been learning video game coding. I've been
Very
practicing
nice.
guitar. Heck, today, me and the boy played a little Lego. We were building Lego spaceships. I built the best spaceship, the best of all the spaceships. He built a lot of spaceships, but my spaceship was the best.
Yeah, as long as it's not on the floor at 3 a.m., Lego's fucking amazing.
Well, we were up pretty late. Pretty late.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to give you a guitar lesson lately either, you know. The
I
distancing
always
thing,
wonder
but
why we got to do the guitar lessons with our shirts off. I don't understand that part. I don't. I just go along with the flow, man.
well,
Like you say, go with
coconut
the
oil
flow.
stains the shirt. The
And the
coconut oil
guitar. I
stains stains clothing.
just seems a little
You,
unnecessary.
no, you need the coconut oil. It's very
Seems a little
important.
unnecessary. Very
You can't
close.
play flamenco if you're not
I don't
shiny.
understand why the guitar lesson has to be only with one guitar, with your arms around me. I mean, I appreciate it, but it seems like
How
there's
else are you
other
gonna
ways.
learn?
I've talked to other people that go through guitar lessons. They say that's not how their lessons go. So
They're not paying enough, or maybe their teachers aren't as hands on as I am. I mean, I'm very into my students, you know.
you certainly are. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, I don't know if you've been paying attention to politics. Well, actually, you know, get a little political on this one because you know normally I'm very political, but just a little bit at this point. So the new gun bans, the Liberal government has finally put something together toward their campaign promises, and so they've chosen approximately 1,500 different models of assault-style weapons that are now on paper banned and illegal to own, illegal to purchase now. How do you think that's really going to affect gun violence in Canada?
Well, I think if you really want to kill somebody, you're going to find a way to kill somebody. However, I think you can kill a lot more people with a gun that shoots 4 million rounds a second. Uh, but my opinion falls somewhere in the middle. I do think I don't like the idea of someone having a high-powered machine gun at home. You know, people flip out all the time. Perfectly normal people go crazy all the time. Maybe they shouldn't have that. However, I think it should be okay to have a gun range where you have a locker, and if you want to buy or rent an M16 and shoot it on that range, great. A guy will take it out of a giant locker, supervise it, bang, bang, bang. That's what it feels like to shoot an M16. Here you go, sir. He puts it back in a locker. Okay. There's always going to be illegal guns. They're always going to be out there. I don't know how you're going to stop that. But perhaps it will. I don't know. Canada's not the best guinea pig for this. I would much rather, you know, a far more interesting experiment would be the U.S. That would be an interesting experiment. See how a ban on you couldn't do it, but wouldn't it be interesting? Canada, I mean, we have awful things happen here, but we ha would that guy Nova Scotia have gotten as far as he could have with just I don't know what weapons did he have? What did he have?
Well, I haven't seen an actual official list. He had several weapons.
Mm,
Apparently, two of the long guns, as they've been
mm-hmm.
calling it in the media, are both ones that are on the newly banned list.
Yeah.
But they also pointed out that he had no license of any kind,
Oh,
and all of it, or all
were all
but
those
one of
guns
his
illegally
weapons are
obtained?
illegally obtained.
Oh, fascinating. Well,
So
so
that's the question.
he is not the perfect model to prove this point. I mean, he found them somewhere. He
Well,
went and
he's the
got them.
perfect model to prove the other side of the point,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like everybody's complaining about, why about, why'd you suddenly do this now and everything.
Well,
And
he's an
personally,
enigma. He's a perfect example of
oh,
somebody who
not
can.
him. Sorry, I mean,
Oh,
why did they bring in this gun ban stuff now?
oh yeah, yeah. It's kind of weird timing. Honestly, it's weird
Not
timing
weird
to
timing.
prove the that he got them all illegally. If you ban them, can you still get them illegally as easily or as difficultly as he did? I don't know. I really don't
No,
know.
yeah, that's the problem is that it doesn't add any difficulty to
Yeah,
illegal obtaining.
yeah.
And,
It does though.
it, well,
I don't
kind of
know.
in a small way, you're right, Nikki, because if somebody has one legally in their house, anyone can break in and nick it.
But if you make them illegal, there'll be less around to obtain. It might be
Yeah, I
more
don't
than
know.
one in
Is
every
that proven?
five,
Has
but
that
it'll
been
still be less.
maybe
Well,
maybe?
there's still less around, and fact is that they're not, as has been pointed out, they're made specifically for killing people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is no other reason aside from killing people and quickly.
And but
So why?
the problem is too that
Why have one?
a guy can yes, yeah. I think I generally agree with you. I think the bigger problem is a guy can do a lot of damage with just a rifle,
Oh yes.
and they have. So I mean, it's always going to be a mental health issue. I I don't think that I think people, if they do the research, they see, hey, I don't own a gun, but I do know that there's a lot of laws and a lot of rules, and it's still pretty hard to obtain a gun in Canada. Clearly, this guy, I mean, legally, you gotta,
Yeah.
they know everything about you. You gotta take a lot of tests. You gotta do a lot of
There's a
stuff.
good dance. They're making it
Yeah.
even harder now,
At the
which is
same
good.
time, I say
But
this as somebody whose fascination with guns is limited to video games and movies. So, and I'm happy limited at that. Some people aren't,
mhm.
and I don't know. I can't. I think the gun violence is awful, but a perfectly respectable gun owner that's done all his research and done all his lessons, they can go crazy too. So I don't know what the answer is. A perfectly normal person who's had it could be the clean spit shine record can flip out
Mm.
and take the most puny little weapon known to man and shoot someone and kill them. So I don't know.
Yeah, we
I don't
don't
know.
outlaw kitchen knives. We don't
Yeah.
outlaw string. We don't, you know what I mean? Like there are so many other things.
I mean, have people always done this? Did people were people shooting up workplaces in the 1920s and 30s? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Mm.
And would they have recorded it that way? They would say, "Oh, he went crazy and shot up the place," or would they just bury it in the back of the newspaper? I don't know.
Hmm. That is an interesting question. But I think you kind of touched on an idea that I think might actually help here was the idea of the gun range, etc., and the lockers. Now, if the gun range was a federally mandated place that had these weapons that one could rent and try at the range in a safe space, I think that would be one thing. It's another thing to have one of those at home. I
Yeah,
don't care if
I
it's
don't
in a
think
vault or
I
not. You
don't think
don't
you
need an AR-15.
hidden in a bunker under your shed. You know, I don't think you really
Exactly.
need it.
Yeah,
You're probably not even going to make it to the shed to get the gun in an apocalyptic situation.
exactly. In any case that you would need it, the safe storage of it
Yeah.
negates it.
And I'm not somebody that actually believes that the government wants wants to take away anybody's guns. I don't think it's like, I mean, there might be a general gun law. Hey, I want to get a gun law, like the one that was just passed. I want to get that through. But I don't think the government, there's no situation. We don't have the means to start sending police and soldiers around to take everyone's weapons away. You know that apocalyptic dream,
Yeah.
wet dream of gun owners that people are going to start knocking on their doors and I'm here to get your guns.
Yeah.
One by one, house by house. They don't have
Well,
the
that-
means to do that. And nor would you be able to convince a police force and an army and a reserve army,
To
many
do
of whom
that.
own weapons, to go around house to house. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But hey, maybe there's somebody out there that just likes the look and to collect. Maybe they don't even shoot them, just like to collect the guns.
Who wants to collect guns,
Or
though?
get a plastic
Lot-
one.
lot of
Buy a
people. A lot of
model.
people.
I used to like airplanes. I bought fucking airplane models and
Yeah.
glued them together and wondered why I suddenly got headaches a lot when I was a kid, you know? Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly,
I
though,
couldn't
don't
buy
pretend
airplanes.
pretend
Where
to
the
know
fuck
the
where was I going to put
answer.
all the airplanes?
But I feel the same way about crazy guns as I do about crazy dogs, which other people don't like. Yeah, a wiener dog can go crazy. It's not gonna kill everybody in the yard. Giant dog is like a giant gun. If they go crazy, they really do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I
I
mean,
think the high end, the high craziest end of that should maybe be accessible under the strictest of
Yeah, but if
accessibility.
somebody can lose their mind, they can't use their dog to kill people. If somebody loses
Oh
their
no!
mind, they can use a gun.
Nikki says that somebody loses their mind, they can't use their dog to
Uh-huh.
kill someone. She just gave me the idea for a horror movie. Ka-ching!
Yeah,
Dude has a
Cujo's the
crazy
dog.
dog. He goes crazy, but he's like an animal loving. Everyone loves him in the neighborhood. He's got a pet store. Da-da-da. He trains this crazy. He commands his animals to kill the whole town. Oh, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's give Nikki a chance to get back here and rebut some of that because
My mouth's
I
getting
don't
really
know if the
dry.
computer got to hear her back there. We're gonna find out. But yeah.
Yeah. Is that all? Is that all you got for me, Sean? Do you have any other question to really settle things here?
Well,
I'd love to let her take the seat.
You can
Spotlight.
stay in the seat. I can argue about guns standing.
actually, yeah. I mean, yeah. If both of you are in the frame, that
Yeah.
would probably be even better.
I need a beverage.
I don't believe in guns. I don't believe they need to be legalized for any
You
reason.
don't believe in them? That they don't exist?
No, I believe
That's
they
where I was going,
exist.
jerk.
But I know there's hunters, and I believe in guns where you can hunt with shotguns, whatever. But I don't believe any of these semi-automatic crazy guns need to be out there. Yeah. I don't even think that soldiers in the army need them. But maybe that's my pacifist self believing that this stuff is all bullshit.
Well, yeah. Throwing rocks doesn't always work in the army, so yeah. For 14-year-old punk rockers, it works pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately. Oh, and yeah, I don't like the idea of a weapon being designed purposely for the reason of killing
To kill a
another
human
person.
being. No. And I don't even
Hunting,
collectors.
eating, I get no, even collecting. It
I
seems
collect a
morbid.
lot of things. I do not collect guns. I do not I don't believe like Dan's little theory where, oh, you can have them all locked up and go to a gun range. Why do you even want to go to a gun range and shoot that kind of gun? There's only one sole purpose for those kind of guns, and it's to kill a human. And I don't believe that should be allowed. It's ridiculous.
Well, I think that people should have the chance to try certain things.
But
Not killing people with that gun, but trying it at a
why?
rifle
Like
range.
it's like
I mean, whatever.
like why would you want to try a certain thing if you didn't even know it existed? Like why do these things even exist? Like there's a lot of things. It's I don't even know how to say it, but there's like if it didn't exist, why would you even want to do it? Why do these guns exist? So why would we want to shoot them? Why would we
That
even
makes
want to
sense.
pretend,
I
even
getcha.
even if it's not a human? Why would we even want to
Yeah.
pretend to shoot something with some gun that will tear you apart the minute you shoot a bullet out of it. Why? I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, I understand hunting and fishing and
Yeah,
eating
and hunting is
food.
different. Use a shotgun, kill your deer. You get one a year or whatever you get when
Well,
you get your
just so
license.
you know, yeah, no, that's not what a shotgun's used for. But yeah, it's for scaring bears and birds essentially and such.
Well, yeah.
You know, maybe the fox at the hen
And maybe
house,
that's
but
coming from a girl
yeah,
that doesn't know guns enough.
exactly.
But at
No,
the
and
same
I
time,
like the point it proves.
any gun that can kill multiple humans at once, why do we have those? It just it's
Mm,
disgusting to me.
yeah, and it should be to everyone, I think.
Yeah. And I'm actually there's so many friends on my Facebook right now where when Trudeau came out today saying that he was banning the guns that he has banned, they're all up in arms. Like, you're taking away my freedoms. What freedoms? A, you don't even own one of these guns. What freedoms are we taking away?
And does
Like,
it
what?
matter if it's not something you plan to use anyway?
Yeah, like, what?
Like,
We're not taking away any. That's like somebody saying to me, oh, we're officially taking the $2 bill out of circulation. Oh, now you've taken away my freedoms. I can't use the $2 bill to buy my
things that are
candy
under
with.
$2,
Like,
fuck
I'm
that.
sorry.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna pick it. Yeah,
It makes no sense to me.
yeah.
They're dangerous. They have no reason to be on this planet. Get rid of them.
Awesome. Well, I think that's a good place to end it. I'll do the sum up then,
All
and
right. Sum up.
we'll call it the night. Well done. Awesome. One of my few shows done in one take. Well, folks, hope you enjoyed this extra long fucking episode. Holy shit. Not a whole lot of politics, just honesty, and nobody got within 8 feet even of each other this whole time. And we've had a good time. Everybody's safe. Nobody got infected. So remember, stay the fuck away from each other and wash everything. A lot.